All right, welcome everyone. I'm really glad you're here. These weekly check-ins matter. Consistency is what turns this challenge from a good idea into something that actually changes habits, mindset, and health. This is our space to share what's working, be honest about what isn't, and support each other through it. None of this is meant to be done alone. The strength of this challenge comes from the group, not the individual. Lukey,
Shawnee, how's it going?
how are things going, buddy?
Good.
Good.
I just came out of that sickness and I got my second win, so watch out now.
Lukey's back.
Yes.
Nice. Luke, do you want to lead off with the questions and stuff that's going through, or do you want me to read these out?
Go ahead.
All right. So question number one, we'll just sort of roundtable this one. Luke, you can start us off. What drew you into the challenge? Like I know you started it, but what got you going with it?
So what got me going with this challenge, first of all, I wanted to change the way I did things. The answer when people say, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? And all these other different things. And the answer shouldn't be, I treat my body like a toilet. I realize now at 45 years old, you need a healthy lifestyle to sustain yourself. Like I got a second chance at life, and I shouldn't throw that away by eating burgers and drinking beer till it's time to go to sleep. That's not the way it works. If I want to be the person who I am and the person who motivates people, I have to live by example. So that's why I wanted to start this challenge. Myself, a veteran, learning how to do different things and encouraging veterans, yourself as a first responder, encouraging people who's a first responder, our father who's in his 70s or whatever, encouraging the elderly, and Elisha, yourself, encouraging people who are on the civilian side of things. And it's not much different. I wanted to start this challenge to kind of help people and give them an opportunity to live this amazing life that I've been gifted with. And also, I want to gift myself with that same life by treating my body and my mind healthy. That's why I would do it myself personally.
Love that.
Yeah, Dish, same question.
Yeah, I'd say well, watching Luke's kind of journey has been helpful for me. So I think, and then Shawn, like you're a little newer to the journey that Luke's been on, but I think just seeing you two and seeing the tough life that you guys have gone through, and I haven't experienced what you guys have, but experiencing my life as a social worker plus as a mom of three kids, it's not always easy. So it's easy to take care of other people, but you always forget to take care of yourself. So again, kind of like what Luke said, you can't pour from an empty cup. So for me as a mom and as a social worker, I've realized how important it is for me to take care of myself so that I can help take care of other people, my family, my friends, my coworkers, and then the clients that I work with. So I think again, I just want to be like a really good positive example, both for myself to start and then like hopefully have a good positive influence on other people in a different way. Cause I feel like I'm constantly showing people and teaching people different like strategies to manage obstacles in their life, but it always comes back to like your body and your mind. So I think this is like just a cool way that we can promote a healthy lifestyle in a balanced way, holistic way for everybody. So yeah.
I love it.
Nice,
Awesome.
nice. I like that.
What about you, Shawnee?
Mine's mine's a little simpler. I've been proactive in all of my sessions in therapy with the PTSD and the depression and anxiety and things I'd looked up and had been learning about. It says, if you can get your body active, it'll actually help reduce some of those things, those triggers, those responses. And then one day out of the blue, I get this phone call from Luke. He's got this great idea. Hey, man, healthy body, healthy mind. Mom won't answer her phone, and dad's on the second tee, and he's not talking. So I said, yeah, man, let's chat. And he was running it by me, and then he just asked me, hey, you want to do this challenge with me? Like, we'll make it like a challenge and not a contest, but we'll do it, and we'll just have fun. And I thought, you know what? This is what I need to actually pull the trigger and make the move. So I think the difficulty was we knew about it back in September, and it's been kind of like, how do you hold this off
Yeah,
without really neglecting where you're at and take some positive action? So, um, so I've been thinking about it for a while. Luke helped me basically jump in, both feet, get going, and that's why I'm doing this challenge.
I love it. No, that's it.
I
That's
think
it.
it's
Like,
going to be great.
well, that's the thing too. Like, I'm not speaking for you, Dish, but at the end of the day, when Sean and I were both consumed by the darkness, you know what I mean? It was so easy to stay there because the comfort level there is unbelievable. But if you come out of your comfort zone and you're actually better in your life, and then when I hear people reach out to me and say, I mean, keep doing what you're doing, it keeps me going. I can't wait to see what you're doing online. Okay, well, that means you're affecting one life, and if me bettering my life, or you bettering your life, or Elisha, you bettering your life, or the old man bettering his life is saving another life, Jesus, everybody wins. Like, how do you lose? How do you lose? A, you're getting better, and A, you're helping B, you're helping somebody else. It's unbelievable. So let's keep it up, and I just love both those statements. It's unbelievable.
So the next question is like end result. And what I'll do is maybe we'll reverse it, or we'll start with Dish. So the question is, you know, what does success in this challenge and what's the end result look like for you? What is it you're looking for at the end of this?
So for
Brutal, eh?
me, I've thought a lot about this, and I think for me, it's committing to myself. So it's so easy to like give and pour into other people all the time that we often like put ourselves on the back burner. So I think success at the end of this for me is going to be that I've put myself first, that I've like created and developed some healthy, consistent habits, and yeah. So I think that is going to be like my biggest indicator of success.
I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Luger.
Uh, for me, success when I see this is not just I. So many times you look at, I'm going to do this, and I've been starting on. I always look at this motto. I've been starting on Monday for my entire life. Everybody's always starting. I'm starting on Monday. Starting Monday. It's not about starting and seeing a finish. It's about an entire lifestyle change. So I'm yes, I'm using this to get ready for opening day, which is May 8th here at Catholic Cape Breton. I cannot wait for that. But when May 8th shows up, I don't stop this. What I have to do is change my entire lifestyle because you cannot keep saying, because I'm 45, I'll be 46 in June, I think, ish, around those type of thing. So I can't keep saying that because eventually I'll be 50 some years old and be like, well, there's no coming back. If I do not change the way I live my life, I'm not going to be able to do the thing I love the most, which is caddying. I love caddying. It saved my life. And if I lose my physical abilities or mental abilities because of lifestyle choices, I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do. So I had to make this choice. So my ultimate end goal is going to be a lifetime of healthy choices, healthy living, so I can enjoy whatever I have time left on Earth. You know what I mean? My buddy Mikey always said, listen here, Lukey, you're on the back nine. The way you lived your life, you're coming off of 13. I hope you can three putt on the way to 18." And it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense because if I don't make changes and do things the way I want to do them, then I will not accomplish my goals. So this motivates me to live a healthier lifestyle and make healthier choices so I can enjoy the life I want to enjoy going forward, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. What I like about that, Luke, is like after May 8th starts, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to have like such a good foundation of a lifestyle change that, like, as May 8th comes, maybe it's not going to look exactly the same as it has from now until May 8th because your time's going to be a little bit more constrained when you're looping so much. But it's just great that you're going to have the foundation to be able to like tweak and change kind of what you need to, but then keep that foundation solid. So that's awesome.
You know, and that's it. Like, if you ever been here up to Cabot, and you know, Cabot loves me pumping them up, but Cabot, when you come to the cliffs and you go up number 7, and you're going up a hill, like it's unbelievable. It sucks. So on day one, it sucks. But if I'm running up that hill, 2 bags on my back because I'm helping other people and trying to do what I can, I'm going to look like a superstar and I'm going to feel great. I'm going to feel great about myself while they drag their arses up that hill. It's awful. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
We call it when the French guys
Yeah.
come up there. I always say, we call this. They go, what do you call that? I said, top of the back hill, because that's what it is. That's basically what it is. If you got any French in you, you know what that word means. That's what that hill's all about. So you got to be in shape. You got to be ready. You got to have all these things. because a healthy lifestyle promotes a healthy mind, and a healthy mind promotes a healthy life. So let's stick with it, and that's why I do what I do. What about you, Shawn? Where are you at?
You know, remember, wow, I can't even remember how long ago it was. I was still working at the police station and not off, but I found this guy, Mark Sisson, and he had this book called The Primal Blueprint, and it was just about healthy eating and healthy lifestyle. And I remember I said, you know what, I'm just going to give this a go. And I had a better mental framework back then and had some discipline. I followed it. And for like 2.5 years, I never got sick. My sleeping pattern was perfect. I wasn't hurt, nothing. And I was doing CrossFit, which you think you'd get some injuries from anyway. 2.5 years. And then one day it comes along. I'm like, you know what? I owe myself a treat. So let's go get a Dairy Queen Blizzard. And it started off as a once a month, and then it became a once a weekend. And then it just slippery slope. Gravity took over. I fell apart. That is because it's delicious. Um, this time, Mark Sisson has a really cool line, and it's feel great, look good naked. And I said, you know, aesthetically, I'd like to, I don't need to be like Bruce Lee or nothing, but there's a guy, Erwin McCord, that talks a lot about just natural movement. So when I started picking up what I wanted to do for this year, it's like the natural outcome of actually taking care of yourself is an aesthetically decent look as well. So that part aside, I'm just kind of sick and tired of making noises when I have to get up off of the couch or the bed. I don't like cricking and cracking, snapping and popping like I'm a Rice Krispies commercial when I kneel down on the floor. You know, we've got good friends, they've got young kids, and some of them are like my best buds, and I just want to be able to play with them and my nephew. And it's like, man, how am I supposed to do that if I get winded after 30 seconds or 40 seconds? Like, that's not cool. So, um, I want to enjoy life now, and like Luke, I want it to be something I can enjoy later. Something I've definitely seen on the job and just around is if people aren't taking care of themselves, their golden years, they're like rust. It's not fun. It's not enjoyable. Lots of meds, lots of whatever, and I'm just like, if I can avoid that by doing some of the right things now, then I can go and have some of the things other people can't have in the future. So
Mhm.
And that's the same
that's
thing.
my
Like,
goal, just to keep it.
if we even, I know he's not here right now, but even listen to Dad's video. I remember going home, and it was October, and he was had to have a cart when he was here at Cabot. And he's not going to be embarrassed if I had to say that. He had to have a cart here because he couldn't walk. And he said, oh, I got to be on oxygen. I got to do all these things. And then when we went home, I was like, Dad, why don't you just get on board with this? Let's try this. So he started earlier than the rest of us. He started November 1st, and he started eating properly. He quit drinking. He's down 15 pounds. He went to his doctor, and his doctor said, the doctor said, I don't know what you did or who you listened to, but keep listening to him and keep doing what you're doing. You're down 15 pounds, and your blood pressure's down. You're not going to need the oxygen, and he's living that life that we're talking about. We don't want to live. So it's the thing. Like, it's just it's amazing to see, and I can't wait. He's coming on next week or whatever. He's going to be on the video next week and listen to him talk. But to see someone who when I first talked to gave up, and then then now he's thinking about what's tomorrow going to bring. He's not giving up no more. That's what this whole challenge is about. That's what the whole thing is about. That we're motivating people to do, and it's unbelievable. And it's not going to start and stop with this first meeting, but I guarantee you one thing: it's going to change a lot of lives, and we're going to do a lot of good. Yeah.
Never too late
Absolutely.
to start.
No, never. So the next one is actually, it's called our reality check section. So I'm going to read this right out. Where did things feel harder than expected this week? So I guess I'll go first. My first video. I've made a resolution, and it's one of those things where you're either always planning or you actually start to do. And I just said, I listened to a buddy who said, "Why don't you get back into that coaching stuff you were doing? Because you know it, you're good at it, you enjoy helping people." And he was right. I do like that stuff, and I love helping people, and I'd rather see people succeed more than me. So I guess it's a kind of a good fit. But if I don't do the things I need to do in order to get out there, I'll just keep planning. And so I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to record my first week of exercises each day. And then the weeks following will just become like little collages of video snippets and kind of explaining how the week went. Day one, I was laughing at myself for how out of shape I was to hold a plank position for like a minute. And I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm 48. I'm going to be 49. It's supposed to hurt. But I'm like, man, this sucks. And I got up and I said, you know what? You go and you pick the easiest program that looks like it's super easy. And you're doing these weird Spider-Man poses. And you're like, man, I think I just picked something that's going to kill me. So that was the toughest part was I don't know. I think I knew I was out of shape. And going into it, it was like a reality bump that, hey, man, you really are. But looking forward, I'm like, man, if I'm here and my baseline is almost on the ground, not quite under it, I have so much I can do to any improvements can be huge, but I've got such a way I can go. So yeah, it was realizing uh, that even some easy things take work, and but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
Yeah.
Luger,
For me, well, it was a hard start for me right from the beginning. I was all gun ho, healthy body, healthy mind challenge. I'm ready to go January. Blah, blah, blah. Well, anyway, I caught that flu that that I thought I was gonna die. And I mean, I made my peace with God. I'm like, you know what, Shawn, Elisha, my dad, they'll carry this on. They're gonna save lives. I had a good. I was in such bad shape. My legs, everything was killing me. I was in such bad shape. Then I caught my second wind, and so I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to post all these things, and ready to go next week. So I was a week behind. But before that even started, I was like, I can't let anybody down. I gotta show. I lead by example. That's what they always told you in the army. Lead by example. And there I am, and I'm laying there in a puddle of sweat. I'm like, oh, I'm done. I had a good run. Hope no one reaches out and says, "Hey, can you help me? Can you help me?" Because I can't help me myself, let alone help you. So I found that hardest thing to go, and it plagues my mind day in day out that because I want to help everybody. I want to save the world. I know that's not what I'm going to do, and I know I can't help everybody, and I have to come to grips with the fact that sometimes. I mean, kryptonite shows itself, and you can't go walk 2,500 eight kilometers and without a day being sick. Sometimes it catches up to you, and you have to realize that, and you have to accept that. But that was the hardest challenge to the start. And the next hardest thing I had to realize is I'm not trying to make up for 2 weeks in 1 week. I'm just doing 1 week. So when I launch for the next week, every day you're gonna it's gonna be so interactive with my lifestyle. Everybody's gonna see how it is. There's videos, there's posts, all these things are gonna be going on how I am tackling the entire week. So I wanted to do it last week, but I'm going to do it this week. And if you're watching this, I don't care if you critique me, if you want to run me down, that's not right. But help me, help me. I just need your help. And what that shows me is that people are engaged and that people are behind the Healthy Body, Healthy Mind Challenge. And hey, help me. I'm going to need it. And but going forward, this week will be like my last week because I was in bad shape last week. So that was the hardest start. Dish?
See, Luke, you're just showing people that you have to like have resilience. You have to listen to your body. You have to take care of yourself. So, like, although it was a shitty week for you, you're showing people that there's bumps in the road. So it's all good. Uh, Tough part for me this past week. Well, I had a couple get-togethers with friends that were postponed over the holidays. So, like, it's you gotta like be mindful of like what you're consuming, and you're not like indulging like you normally would. So I think like the social part for me this weekend was a little bit tougher. Plus, like, football playoffs, so like it's easy to like have a few drinks in the hot tub while we're watching the game. So it's just
Oh,
like,
is football
gotta
still,
prioritize the things that are important.
football still on?
What?
You sure?
What's that?
Is football still on?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. My
Yeah,
team's been stupid.
same. We're still watching though.
ditto.
We're part of the Bills Mafia now. But yeah, I think just like learning how to manage different situations to make sure that you are prepared ahead of time and you have a plan and you have a goal. And I've been like working with a friend of mine who's helping me with that. So I think being able to like talk it out with other people and just making sure you got the support around you makes those hurdles feel a little bit less high. So yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
That's great. Like,
So I'll run back around the circle. Well, go ahead, Luke.
no, no, I was just gonna say that is key. Like what she just said there, I had some friends to lean on, and you're not doing this on your own. If you're watching this right now and you think, I got this. No, you don't. You do not have this on your own. It's impossible. I don't care who you are or what you think. Uh, as long as you have somebody either to tell them what your success is or someone to help you push you towards your successes, that's the only way to do it. And she said it right. Like she's got these people to lean on. That's the way to do it. For myself too, like I have so many people to lean on. I have so many people to turn to. Uh, my brother the same way. So um, when it comes to doing this and you think you're gonna take this information or you're gonna run with it and you got this on your own, reach out to me. I love talking to people. I don't shut up. I ask my girlfriend. I don't shut up. I like talking. I love talking. So reach out to me if you're stuck and you're watching this right now and you need someone to lean on. Lean on me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Reach out to me. I will help you out. I'll do whatever I can. Um, so that was a great point, Dish, what you made there about being able to lean on friends because everybody needs friends, everybody needs support, and everybody needs something. So, okay, go ahead, Sean.
So Dish, knowing all the things that you've gone through this week, what's the one tweak you want to make in your upcoming week?
Okay, so I already did it today. I like went grocery shopping. I got all my food prepped. I got my schedule written out for the week. So I feel like I've set myself up for success this week already. It's going to be an awesome week.
Nice. How about you, Luke?
For me, what I did a little bit differently because I was kind of like panicking about this. I really structured my days, and I did like because before I was structured like before with this all started, I structured my week for the food and the thing. I'm done with that. I'm structuring Monday, so Monday's structured for me already, and depends on how Monday goes. At some point during Monday, I'll structure Tuesday. Not committing myself to all these different things. I put too much on my plate, especially like laying there sick and dying. And every time I looked at this weekly the schedule I had, it was depressing. It upset me. So I said, you know what? Starting next week, I'm going to structure Monday, and during Monday, at some point during Monday in the afternoon or later in the evening, I'm going to structure Tuesday. That'll all be posted. That'll all be what you guys can see. So if you're expecting the whole weekly program, you're not going to get it. You're going to get it daily. I was putting, I assumed I was at May when I was starting in January, and that was my biggest problem. That's what I'm doing differently. Maybe I get to a point where I'm structuring the whole week, but right now it's got day to day for me right now, and in my head it's actually hour to
You know
hour.
what I might like, Luke? Sorry for interrupting. I've started doing this like daily win map in my notes on my phone where like I put like so say like I'll do like work, so like say two tasks that I make sure I want to complete at work that day, and then like body movement, what's my body movement going to look like, what's my connection piece going to look like, what's my like professional development going to look like, what's like, so like I have like different themes for every day, and it's awesome because you can go in and check them off. So I call it my daily win map. You should give it a
Win?
try. You can make it like every night for the next for yourself. I'll send it to you.
Send,
Win,
send, it,
daily
send,
win,
send
like
it
I'm
to
gonna
me.
win.
Send it to me. That'll give me something to talk about next week. I love it.
Perfect.
I love wins. Sean, what about you? What are you doing different?
Um, video's pretty humbling because you think you look one way, like a rock star, and then you see the playback and go, "Oh wow!" Like
100%.
the back,
Where are these
the
videos?
back was tight, and I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna bend in half like a jackknife and grab my ankles and just stretch that bad boy out.
Jesus.
And I think I got just past like 90 degrees. I could grab my leg, but I couldn't bend any further. I thought I was right in
For
half
a second.
until I saw the camera. So that's the beauty of camera. So this week, I think what I'm working on, I saw it in the first few, was form. You're doing the when you do the animal flow and you're doing it, and then you watch how someone's doing it, you think, oh wow, that's pretty slick and sleek and very athletic. And then I see mine and go, oh, what a junk head. This is gross. Oh, stop. Take yoga and Pilates, do something to get some flexibility back. So Nevaeh luckily has done the kinesiology stuff with Lake State. This is her final semester coming. She was actually offended I didn't ask her to create a program for me, but I wanted my own program, and
It's probably because
they
you
all
relied
helped
on
me
Uncle
create it. But
Sudsy.
I'm going to let Nevaeh. No, I'm going to let Nevaeh kind of see the videos and critique me. What's that?
That'll upset anybody if you rely on Uncle Sudsy over
I
them.
missed what you
I said, if you rely on Uncle Sudsy over them, it's
said.
upsetting for most people. Actually, everybody.
Yes. So yeah. So this week, what I'm going to do is have her kind of critique it and
Why not? That'll make
kind of give me
everybody
some
interactive,
pointers.
right?
Yeah, that's right. So that's my one change. Just open to some suggestions to make this work a little better and not me botching it completely.
100%, man.
So yeah, I mean those are the main questions and highlights for our get together. If you guys have other things you'd like to chat about,
I just
we
want to
can.
make one
Dish,
little
I love the
statement.
winning.
I want to make a quick little statement here. At the beginning of every month, if you watched our workout, our videos, and our nutrition video, we had Shawn Sutherland, who was part and giving us all his knowledge. What's going to happen at the start of every month, every Sunday, the first Sunday of every month, Shawn Sutherland is going to be in this feed where you can show up on this video and you can ask him questions like, okay, this isn't working for me. What do I got to do differently? This isn't working for me. What do I got to do differently? All these different things. So Shawn Sutherland has actually volunteered to be here every month at the beginning of the first Sunday of every month. And he's going to be available to ask questions and help you critique and help you tweak whatever programs you have on the go. So I just want to throw that out there for everybody. Next week, we got a couple people coming in here. So probably about 2 or 3 spots available left. If you want to get in on this, come in, join the conversation, ask us questions, get responses. This is what this is about. Healthy body, healthy mind challenge is, yes, it's an individual thing, but we are a peer support group. We are helping each other get through these things. Um, I was going to throw that out there really quick to everybody who's watching this video. And Shawn, if you can finish this off. Dish, you got anything else to add?
No, this is a great start, and I look forward to our continued check-ins, and can't wait to keep helping people help themselves.
Love it.
You know, what's funny as we keep doing this, it's going to get like easier for us because we'll be addicted to what we're doing.
Absolutely.
That's the cool thing. Like I'm almost done week 2, and I'm like, oh, I'm actually wanting to do it now. So here we go. Closing out. As we close out tonight, remember this: progress here isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, adjusting, and staying connected. Take what you heard tonight with you. Choose one clear adjustment, put it into practice this week. No overthinking, just intention and follow through. And when things get tough, lean on this group.
Love it.
Thank you so much
Thank you,
for
guys.
tuning in. All right.
Have a good week, everybody. And if you have
Ready?
questions, maybe like post it to the Your Foundation.
Exactly. Post in the comments and we'll help you and we'll answer it. 100%.